Dave Darland and Damian Gardner set to bring him down. They punch the throttle, green flag in the air, and we are underway at East Bay Raceway Park.
Gardner grabs the lead off of turn number 2, and he's got a half straightaway down the backstretch and into turn 3.
Damian Gardner picking up right where he left off on Monday night as he absolutely spanked the rest of the field en route to his first USAC victory of 2010. Already jumping out to a half straightaway lead, but they are 2 and 3 wide behind him. There you see that gap as Gardner still has more than a full straightaway advantage over the second place car of Dave Darland, working his way through lap traffic. And so far, Sean, it hasn't even been a hiccup for him. It's been flawless the way he's been able to get through the tail end of the field.
You know, Damian admits himself the hardest thing he's had to learn moving to the Midwest running the National Series is trying to get grip on the slick tracks. And right now, he is doing a fantastic job as we get a look there at Dave Darland. Darland now way behind leader Gardner as Dave now approaches some lap traffic.
Your race leader, Damian Gardner, as the laps continue to tick by. 17 going on the scoreboard. Wow, some heavy racing action there in the middle of the pack. There you see the number 11 machine of your B-Main winner, Chris Wyndham. Man, he was the meat in the sandwich in that exchange. They are 3 wide. Some great racing action. Tracy Hines man, these guys are bouncing all over each other.
Yeah, that's the battle for 13th right there. Ballou just up there bouncing through the holes, trying to make the top work. Levi down there as well. And here comes Gardner. Gardner trying to put John Stambro, of all people, a lap down. Gardner has had it pretty easy so far, but right now he's got about 5, 6, 7 cars, 8 cars in front of him. And right now he's got to be going, where's Darland?
Well, Dave Darland right now still a full straightaway behind your race leader, but he probably does not know that. Gardner's going to have to be very patient, and now, just as I say patience, he splits the middle. How about that move by your leader as he works his way up through this heavy lap traffic?
Damian's really having to work here. That was a sweet move off of turn number 4, and he's still got guys racing high and low in front of him as he splits Gross and Meal in turn 3.
Damian Gardner up the middle for the second lap in a row. He has a full straightaway advantage, but Sean, you would never know that watching the way he picks his way up through lap traffic.
Meal nearly hooks Gardner's bumper off of turn 2 and nearly gets Damian around.
Wow, some tight running out here on the second race at East Bay Raceway Park. Gardner nearly makes contact that time. 23 laps going on the scoreboard, just 7 to go. I believe he did make contact that time. Here's some of that action. Oh, definitely contact there as you see that number 81 machine of Ballou. That might be what ended up causing that spin. Probably some suspension damage on the left front of that car.
Yeah, Ballou and Wyndham getting together there and down into turn number 1. And
this was all right in front of your race leader, Damian Gardner. And, man, he absolutely threw no caution to the wind, advancing his way up. We saw him driving up into the middle several times, and there you saw right there, I believe he made some contact with Shane Meal off of turn 2 that time.
Yeah, well, all these guys in front of him are racing for position. You know, Damian's lapped so many cars already, and there were so many cars in front of him that, you know, these guys are still battling for 9th and 10th.
Damian Gardner just put on a clinic, not only how to get around East Bay, but how to get through lap traffic. Man, we saw guys all over the place. There you see the white 53 of John Stambro up on the outside. Looks like he might have scraped the wall here off of turn number 4.
Yeah, Mesereau drifted wide, trying to give Gardner some room there, and Mesereau didn't see John come around the outside, and John rattled off the rail there down the front stretch, and pretty hard contact.
Wow, and once again, right next to your leader, Damian Gardner, it's been a minefield for your leader trying to get through lap traffic, trouble at every turn, but somehow he's managed to keep that number 71 machine, well, pretty much without a scratch on it, and still showing the way over Dave Darland.
Here comes Kyle Cummins trying to make something happen on the top.
And take a look at Jerry Coons Jr. all the way down on the inside. He got his left front tire up on the berm, trying to get around the lap machine of Ricky Williams. Here comes Brady Short down low.
That's the battle for third there, working that low groove, the bottom, the place to be right now.
Oh, Short hits the inside berm, somehow keeps it going. I don't know how he didn't spin that car, but he loses some ground to Coons. Man, I do not know how Brady Short hung onto that number 36 machine as he had that left front wheel up on that inside berm, but somehow kept it together. 2 laps to go that last time by. It is all smooth sailing up front for your leader, Damian Gardner.
Gardner's going to get the white flag off of turn number 4. 1 to go for the Demon. And he's got 1 more lap to do it, and if he can, he will double up here at East Bay.
Damian Gardner has put it hurting on the rest of the field this week at East Bay Raceway Park. He works his number 71 machine up and off of turn number 4. Damian Gardner wins his second straight race at East Bay Raceway Park.